And we have a quick interview with the manager of the Habtoor team, and that is Guillermo Coutinho. So once again, let me just introduce it. We have a quick interview here with Guillermo Coutinho and Sebastian Amaja.
Thank you very much, Adam. And here we are with the one and only, as you like to say, Guille Coutinho. He's the manager of Habtoor, and we are in another final. You are getting used to being in the finals, or not?
See, no, I don't know. Today we are lucky to be in actually this is the Hilton Cup final. Yeah, we are happy to be here, and it's the final day. So play the first game is always good to be playing the day of the final. Even if the main Silver Cup is important for us to continue playing, improving and playing well, and take this like another chance to keep improving and believing in this new team.
I guess, yeah, it's important, and it's important facing the Gold Cup, which is starting next week. So to be the chance of playing, an important final, even if it's not the main one, but it's an important match, it gives you more rhythm, I guess, for the Gold Cup, for the chances that you think they will get in the Gold Cup.
No, for sure, it's always a challenge to continue, as I say, to continue improving with the team. Again, we have Lolo Bajugar, which is the first year he's playing with us, and we take this as another challenge to see we can be a good team, and of course always looking forward for the Gold Cup. Where is the main thing for us this year, but I'm very proud also to be here, even when it's not the main final. No?
Fantastic, Guille. I will leave you. I guess you're busy with all the horses and distribution of the horses and the play and checking everything that is in the right place in the right moment to start this final. Back to you, Adam, and we go back to another one here in the pony line.
Well, thank you very much indeed, Sebastian, for that interview there with Guillermo Coutinho. And as you see, the players just warming up here, and it's good to have an interview with these, getting a little bit of insight, to have a chat with the managers of the teams, who are all probably more nervous, than it would be if they were playing. And also, if you're here at Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club, here in Dubai, the United Arab Emirates, might not be a bad idea, just jump onto your phone and have a little look on Polo Line as well, or if you haven't already downloaded the app, you can get all the information there for us, and we can see here on Polo Line, so far in this tournament, our top scorers are Benja Penelo on 22 goals. Equaling him is Luquín Monteverde on 22 goals as well, as is Bautista Bejiga. Marcos Araujo, Kaku on 20 goals, and Federico von Potosky also on 20 goals. Benka there with the Wolves, Luquín UAE, Bejiga Bauti with Habtoor, who you'll see here playing in any minute. And in fact, he's on screen if you happen to be tuning there into Polo Line. And now, for our Polo Line viewers, we would like to go back to Sebastian, please, who will be interviewing Nico Petracci, who is the Polo manager for Dubai Wolves.
Thank you, Adam, again. And here we are with the other manager, which is Nico Petracci. He's the manager of Dubai Wolf, and he's the one who will say is leading the team to this final, or what you can say about it.
I'm part of the one that leading this team to the final. So, of course, there is a lot of work behind, from grooms, from many trainers, everything. So yeah, but we are confident for this final.
It has been many years that Dubai Wolf is competing, but in the last, let's say, I won't call it like when you jump into the team, but they are competing for the finals, to be in the final of the Gold Cup last year, if I don't remember right. And what changed? What do you think it changed from Dubai Wolf in the past years to last year onwards?
I think one of the keys to reach these finals is that the professionals are coming with their own horses. We are bringing the three professionals with eight horses each one. That's really important. And the horses we have is for Habtoor, and we pass maybe one or two to the professionals if they need, but that's one of the main reasons. And then, of course, to put the team together, work together, there is really a nice atmosphere in the team. So that makes really difference. It's one of the keys.
To have the same lineup from last year, it could be also an advantage, or it could be one of the reasons that you reach the first final of the first tournament?
For sure, it's a really big advantage. The guys, they know each other. I know them. Everybody knows them. So when they play together, really, you can see, there is a connection. They have an improvement from last season to this one. Of course, they play high goal in Argentina. They come with better playing. That's very important.
Even though that we don't have Santi on the lineups for today.
Yes, yeah. That's unfortunately he had a back crash. Was a ride-off, a little bit hard. He injured his knee. Unfortunately, he's not here today. But with Marquitos, we are really confident. Also, he's playing very well. But we hope to have Santi for the Gold Cup for sure.
Thank you very much for all the insights, Nico, and good luck in the final. Back to you, Adam.
Thank you very much indeed there, Sebastian, for our Polo Line viewers, who's just had an interview with Nico Petracci. Nico having had a big history here in the UAE, managing the Bin Dry Polo team and establishing them for many years, and then returning back to Argentina and Austria, and then now here, back again for the second season with the Wolves. And the Wolves, of course, last year in the finals of the Gold Cup, just went down in extra time, but come here this season with the same team, and they will be a formidable team to beat. However, unfortunately, Santiago Laborde has had an injury. He is being substituted by Marquito Penelo. That is Benka's cousin, his teammate. So regrettably, we wish Santiago a speedy recovery, and hopefully be back on board as soon as possible with a fracture and I believe a bucket tear in the meniscus. So let's hope that he's going to be all right and they deal with that and he'll be back on board and we'll see him back out here on the fields at Habtoor. For our Polo Line viewers, you see Bautis there just reflecting on what his game plan has been and refreshing his mind before he looks to get on to his first pony. And for our Polo Line viewers, as we can see on the screen, for Habtoor, in the red shirts, Mohamed Al Habtoor playing on 0 goals. At number 2 will be Lolo Bejiga on 5. Bautista, big brother, on 8 goals. And Juan Hareche joining Bautista and Mohamed again here this season. At number 4, on 7 goals, making a cumulative handicap of 20 goals. The highest polo played here in the GCC and MENA region. Gantut in the white shirts. We have a substitute there with Yusuf bin Dismal playing at number 1. And hopefully he's not wearing a grey or nearly grey-green helmet as the other 3 players are, which I do apologise if there is some confusion with the players on the ball, as the numbers are not particularly clear either from where I am standing. Playing at number 2, Juan Abrajio on 5 goals. At 3, Gonzalo Ferrari on 7 goals. And at the back door there, at number 4, it is Marcos Kaku. Kaku been here with Gantut for a few years now, the stalwart of the Gantut's high goal. And in fact, there we have Bindismal. Thank you very much indeed, Yusuf. Otherwise, I was going to think there was a bit of a conspiracy going on here now. He's in a slightly different coloured helmet. And our umpires already out there on the field are Matthias Babeni and Peter Wright. And the third man being Mr. Howard Smith. Juan Horechi just going up to his pony there in the pony lines to get on board. They've all stick and balled. And to hopefully will come together because we will have a formal presentation of the teams. We need to get a little bit of a move on because we're almost about to start running late. And so I'll start to go through it here now, which we cannot thank enough the grooms and everybody behind the scenes who do a great job to make the players look good on the field at the point in time. And the main superstars of this match, of course, are the ponies, with Mohamed Habtoor starting off on Macho, Lolo to start off on Peregrina, Bauti on Faye, and Juan Horechi on Rania. Yusuf Bindismal to start off on Corina, Juan Abrajo on Dulce, Gonza on Tromposa, and Kaku starting off on Belen. And please tune in to our social media, Instagram at PoloLineOK, Facebook, PoloLineInt, and of course on YouTube, PoloLine.tv. But more importantly, download the app if you haven't already done so you can keep up to date with all the happenings throughout the world in polo via Polo Line. We'd like to hear from you if you're tuning into Facebook, if you'd like to leave a message and where you're tuning in from. We'll try and give you a shout out at half time. So teams looking to come together here now. Bautista already at the halfway line there. Two umpires discussing with Tommy Iriarty, the polo manager here at Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club. So the two teams starting to come together here now. It's another glorious winter afternoon here, mid-20s. Would be better with a little bit of a breeze for the horses, but it's all good to go here. There's a drone shot there of Juan Horechi. The nerves will be certainly in their stomachs at the moment, probably a few butterflies as well. Because after all, it's all to play for here. These two have played against each other, of course. They played the other day, with Habtoor running out the winners of that. They had a very strong second half indeed, having been trailing for the whole of the first half. This is a 5 Chukker match, of course. So we have half-time after Chukker number 3. And we can see there for our Polo Line viewers this magnificent establishment here in Dubai. Habtoor Polo Resort Club with a hotel in the middle there. And the sails of Nira. So we have another view there of the players. Just about to get this one underway here now as we have Tommy Iriarty just leaving the field. Don't run, Tommy. So just a few finishing touches there by Juan Horechi, just making sure his bridle is right. Or maybe it's just a tick. It's like polo players end up when they're changing horses, ending up at the end of the Chukker go and change the stirrups. I mean, at the end of the day, they're their saddles, and yeah, it's just a tick, but never mind. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll start off here now with our presentation with the two teams lined up on either side of our umpires. And in the red shirts for Habtoor, playing at number 1 on Macho, is Mohammed Al Habtoor. Don't be shy, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together. It's who we're here to see here today. And playing at number 2 on Peregrina is Lolo Beshiga. At number 3, it is Bautista Beshiga, big brother, starting off on Faye. And in the blue helmet, Juan Jaureche, starting off on Renia. And so, in the white shirts for Gantut Racing and Polo Club, just over the border there in Abu Dhabi, it is Yusuf bin Dismal, stepping in here today for National Samsi, which I'm sure he'll appreciate very much so indeed. Playing at number 2, it is Juan Abrasio, starting off on Dulce. At number 3, Gonza Ferrari on Tromposo. And at the back door, at number 4, it is the one and only Kaku Raja, starting off on Belen. Actually, they will be starting off on, as you can see, there's a few of the players just quickly going to change. They'd normally prefer to have a horse that is a little quieter, should we say, for the presentation. A lot of the horses will have similar anticipation as the players do, as we all do here, before that first ball is thrown in. And so they can be prone to be a little bit excitable. So it is best to have something a little bit quieter, something a bit more solid. They'll be used to such presentations. We're looking forward to a really good couple of matches out here this afternoon to see who one will be the winners of the subsidiary and who will be the winners of the main cup here in the Silver Cup 2025. A lot of these players out there on the field have brought their own horses with them, have the professionals from overseas, either be it from Europe or Argentina, on their way to Europe. After this season finishes, most will go to Europe to play the season there in England, then Soto Grande, and then from there they will go back to Argentina, back in September and October, to play some of the high goal tournaments over there. It looks like we have a little bit of a change going on here, of a few more horses there from Habtoor as well. We do have a slight delay here, and some of the horses, having arrived a little bit late for the field, had a little bit of an issue, but all is good and we will be fine. But do we just have a slight delay here now? So on shot there you can have a good view there. And now we turn around, we go back down to the Habtoor camp where Mohammed is waiting. Apologies for the delay, but these things do just happen from time to time. There on screen we've got Kaku Raja. Let's have Habtoor just waiting, giving Gantut the opportunity just to get themselves organised. There's a bit of delay in their horses arriving, as I said, but we'll be looking forward to get this game underway. And fortuitously, we do have a good break between the two games, but don't worry, the entertainment between the two games will not be cut short. In addition, of course, to the teams winning, we have other competitions here this afternoon. Trendsetter of the day winning 2,000 dirhams worth of vouchers. My Silver Cup moment, hashtagged on Instagram. There'll be one winner with 5,000 dirhams worth of cash and vouchers. The two got going, of course, as I mentioned at half-time. Between the actual main final, approximately 4:40, there are two coins worth 5,000 dirhams in cash and vouchers, so certainly not to be sniffed at, and a great excuse to stand up, stretch your legs from wherever you may be sitting, be it in Nira, the Silver Lounge, the Horse and Hound, or for all the lovelies down there in Party at the Polo. So I think we saw just earlier, we had a few horses were still walking in between the food trucks and the gazebos. So they're just being given the opportunity and the chance in the sportsmanlike manner for them to get themselves sorted out and organised rather than rushing and putting the panic buttons on. But then you also have the point of the horses for Habtoor, say, have got themselves all ready to go to get the ball thrown at a start, and they'll just lose that edge for a moment. But then they'll have to get back on board, warm themselves up, warm the horses up, get their mind tuned in once more. Oh no, we have the umpires just starting to call the players up, it looks like, just asking Habtoor to get mounted up. So we don't have any further delay, so they're ready and waiting, and looks like Gantut are ready to go. Gantut, of course, playing tournament down there at the moment as well, which they have 3 matches on tomorrow afternoon. The final going on the 4-goal tournament at Dubai Polo and Equestrian Club. So there's lots of polo going on here in the UAE, but the place to be seen and found, of course, for the best is Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club. And for those wanting to watch, if you do not take a gazebo, every Saturday we'll be here. For sure, there'll be Party at the Polo until the end of February. It used to be an invitation only by IFSA and presented here by Al Habtoor Polo Resort. So look them up at www.partyatthepolo.com, or look for them if you hashtag Party at the Polo on Instagram. It's a great opportunity here and a wonderful afternoon of entertainment every Saturday for Party at the Polo. But tune into the social media, of course, please do, on Instagram for all the updates of the schedules. On Monday we have the press conference for the Gold Cup, the coveted Gold Cup here in Dubai. It is the Dubai Open, of course, and they will post onto Instagram and other social media. The UAE Polo Federation, Habtoor and others will be posting the schedule on Monday at approximately 1 o'clock in the afternoon to get the Gold Cup underway, with the finals being on the 22nd of February. So a day to put in your calendar and certainly not to be missed. So, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like the two teams are about to line up here now and look to get this first match, our subsidiary final, underway. The umpire's just working with the teams as in which way they're going to be going for their selection. Get a shot from the drone for our Polo Line viewers. A lot of polo played here at Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club during the winter months. And now we're into the Gold Cup series, which of course is this tournament, the Silver Cup, the Gold Cup, the Dubai Cup, and others as well. So, umpire out in the field, looks like it's Peter Wright explaining to the players with regard to changes on the field. Players may change in their own time. We'll find they'll be splitting horses as usual, keeping fresh legs from underneath and possibly rotating the background again. You see Mohammed starting off on Macho, but we'll get on to Caramera, Bouty on Faye, we'll get on to Bomba. So we're into play here now, and we're off, and coming out the line out here now is Lolo on the backhand. It's a little straight, tries to come in onto that one there. That was Kaku, but he just picks up Bouty. You see Balti's pony has got an airstrip on it, as it were. It's put onto the nose of the pony, keep those nostrils clear and open, as you'll see in the racing as well, of which the majority of the horses here, though from Argentina, are of great thoroughbred bloodlines. And so looking to bring this in here now is Gonza Ferrari. Gonza taps it up there to Lolo, his marker. Pony just wanted to get on with this one, anxious as the players, and sends that one up the middle of the field. Looking here now this time for Yusuf going forward, up onto this play here now, just in front of goal. Looks to go underneath the neck with that one there, but he's just got a little bit too much angle on that one there. Underneath the neck, beautiful shot there, but it just went across the face of goal. And then see on the replay here now, coming forward up on it, goes under the neck with that one there, but just got a little bit too much angle on it there. And across the face of goal and out over the back line it is. So Habtoor's Juan Horeche will bring this one into play. Goes himself on this after going up the man. He's got Bautista in behind. Looks like Abruzzo is looking to come put the pressure on him here now. Sends the backhand. Nice and a clever play there by him. Abruzzo couldn't get onto that one. But it's now picked up here by Bautista. Bautista comes one way, comes the other. Lolo's little brother comes in to try and give him protection. He slips the man. Comes up forward. Bautista going forward. Goes with the big shot. Takes that one at the top of the bounce. Looking for Mohammed. But first back onto it. Looks like it is going to be Yusuf. Yusuf bin Dismal. Strong in the backhands. Lovely tail backhand there by Yusuf bin Dismal. Setting it up here now for Gonza. Goes for Abruzzo. Abruzzo gets half hooked off out of that one. Tries to retain possession. It's sent up on the near side. Left-hand side of the pony there by Bauti. Up for little brother of form of Lolo. Lolo up on it here now. Coming round to try and get the hook into that one there is Kaku. Kaku doesn't quite get the hook in. And Lolo goes with a big neck shot in towards the goal here. There looking for Mohammed. But first back again. It's going to be Yusuf. This time opts to go under the neck. Takes it across the field. Away from the danger zone. And out there. To the boards. First up onto it. Gonza Ferrari checks, turns, looks to come back inside, gets protection from his man there, keeping Bauti off out of the play, sends this one up forward, trying to get that one up for Abruzzo. Abruzzo hooked off out of it, couldn't look. And he did manage to pick that one up, did Lolo, reach back a long way. The beauty of youth sends that one up forward here now, does Lolo onto his near side, tries to crack that one in, but it looks like that's just been checked up and stopped and picked up here and turned very quickly indeed. Does Kaku. Goes forward here once more. Look at Zopzari. Knows he's got Horeche behind, but if he goes to him, he's going to leave a man unmarked. Does so. Abruzzo picks this one up here now. Ferrari in behind. He picks it up here now, but shows too much of that one to Lolo. Sends it forward on the near side. Just got the clutch spinning a bit and couldn't quite get forward back onto his own play, but Ferrari does as we come back into this play here now. We get a whistle on the play. And let's see if we can see on the replay here for our Polo Line viewers. Just trying to sneak in front there was the Gantoot player, so Gantoot look as if they're retiring back 30 yards and they'll be going back towards their goal mouth, because this is well within range of Bautista, but Bautista will make his assessment as he comes up to the play. We see Juan Horeche already changing, as does Lolo. One possibly to be getting onto Pacifica. Lolo on Griga as Bauti circles round up onto this play here now. Comes in, goes with a one-time play, sends that one forward. It's towards the goal, but it's a little bit towards the left-hand side and out over the back line it is. But in the meantime, it was defended and came off the stick of a defending Gantoot player with the ball dropped down here on the 60-yard line for a corner, a penalty 6. And Bautista gets himself closer to goal this time. About the same line, but certainly shuts down the distance with Bautista on the play here now. Bautista circling out on the play. Comes in this time, gets under that one beautifully. Is it straight enough? How dare I doubt him? Straight through the goals it is there for Bautista. Basically, opening up the score here now. 1 goal it is to Habtoor. So you can see on the replay there, Bauti comes up to this air, pony beautifully balanced, comes up to it, strikes it well. As I said, the ponies being the superstars of this game. And in the line out. We're going to be looking for a little bit of a gap there. Does so, bowls that ball into the line out. Out it comes. Looking for that one there is Gonza, trying to send it up forward here for Abruzzo. Goes for the first time play. Up there for Yusuf, making good use of Yusuf bin Dismal. This time here now, Yusuf straightens himself up onto it. Mohammed comes in with the backhand, and we get a whistle on the play. we can possibly see on the replay here. You see from the drone how he comes in on the near side, and in doing so just came over the line of the ball, and we'll have a short penalty here, a penalty 2, and in a penalty 2 it's either taken from 30 yards directly in front of goal, but they do have the option to take it, as you see here, from the spot, which is closer and nearly directly in front of goal. It will be Chukker to take it here now. And a number of players quickly changing ponies from the Gantoot team. Chukker walks up to it. Mallet high, drops it down beautifully. A very eloquent swing there from Chukker Raja. And through the goals it is. So 1 goal apiece here in Chukker number 1. We're about halfway through the Chukker Polo period of play, 7 to 7.5 minutes long. We say 7 to 7.5 because on 7 minutes there will be a hooter that'll go, which gives a 30-second sudden death time thereafter. So the ball back into play once more. We'll go through a few more of the rules as we go through the match. It goes forward once again, show and go there from Chukker. Bouty chasing him, he's on his near side, very strong indeed. It's Chukker once again. Chukker again, just shows too much of that one to Bouty, but Bouty couldn't quite pick it up, but in comes Hareches, takes that one out wide, out towards the side. Looks like he's going to manage to keep that one in. Does so, does Bouty, but it's now picked up once again there by Chukker. Chukker comes into it, turns, faces back towards goal, in towards the danger zone. He comes here now, does Chukker Raj, he's over the top of it. Hareches sends that one forward and looking to clear this one across the face of his own goal, but he's going dangerously close to his own back line, and it looks like it has, in the struggle to keep that one away from the goals, the ball has gone out over the back line, so we have another corner. Another 60 yard from where the ball went out of play, and you can see on the replay here now, scrambling to get to that one there, looking to clear it away. Possibly a little bit of tenseness, a bit of tightness in the players. So Chukker Raja once more. Coming up onto the play here now. It will be Chukker Raja after teeing that ball up. Reggie just taking the opportunity to quickly change ponies as well, as is. Looks like a Brugio changed as well from Gantoot. Chukker Raja circling around here now. Chukker comes up, strikes that one, but it looks like he's gone from the outside in, and he's just sent that one to the left-hand side. Out wide it is. So the score remains the same. 1 goal apiece. Here it is in Chukker number 1. Hareches for Habtoor. Bring it into play here now. Taps it up to his marker. Keeps it coming because he saw this marker was going to go up on the run here now. Comes forward once more. On the near side, looks to come forward onto it as Bouty. We get a whistle on that play. We can quite quite clearly see here, I'd say, on the replay why that was given. You see, it was interesting play there by Juan, because Juan goes forward for Habtoor, and as he was going forward, it looked like Hareches was going to check up and go on the run for thinking that he was going to unload the play and pass that ball up. So he just played it short again once more. He had to come back to him, but he ended up blocking his right of way coming forward up onto it. In Polo, of course, there's easement either side of the ball. It's the liner of the ball, which may enter safely, but you may not park yourself in the middle of the road and potentially cause an accident, with Polo being set up and the rules being set up there for safety of horse and player. So we have Bautista back on the play here now. Bouty comes up to it here now. Drives, shoots, high, long, lofted ball up over the top, slightly to the left, looking for that one to come down. Here is Gonza, takes the man, picks the ball up and turns the play. Getting onto him is Lolo, but he gets away from Lolo here now. If Juan Hareches puts the pressure on, he skews that one slightly out towards the side. He's going to have to come back onto his own play on the near side. As he does, he gets met there by Lolo. Lolo in the play here, sends it forward once more. Lolo looking to pick it up, but Gonza gets the hook in, picks up the play. Look at that pony turn on that one there. But Lolo's back in there, tenacious, working hard on it here once again, but getting in the way slightly was Ferrari. In onto that one, there comes a backhand there from Hareches, looking to put it up his teammate, but his teammate didn't quite read that one where Hareches was going with it, giving Gonza Ferrari time to get back onto the play once again and drive that one up the middle of the field here now, looking for Chukker, looking to get away from the danger zone and out of the pressure area of their goal. Being marked closely there is Chukker by Bouty. Bouty goes under the net. You see the change of play there by Gonza Ferrari. Gonza went out towards you there on the Silver Lounge and Ring, came back, cutting it back here now. Does Gonza straight up the middle of the field, looking for Yusuf, but back onto this one first here now. Will be Mohammed, but it beats them all out over the back line. He can hit that ball well. And just right to remind everybody to stay behind the safety zone, which is behind the white line. That ball, as you can see, they can hit it hard and a long way, and it's about 180 grams of hard expanded plastic, and it will travel at 160 kilometres an hour when these big boys are out there on the field. So we have Juan Havrechi to bring it in once more. Juan underneath the neck. He makes a bit of a Horlicks of that one there and comes forward there once again back onto his own play. Coming back to him though is Ambrosio. Ambrosio looking to put the pressure on. He unloads that one there, looking for Lolo, but Lolo's beaten to the play here by Gonza. Gonza takes a near side play back into the middle of the field. Plenty of angle on that. He just has to disappear off out of the way there. Did Yusuf, and picking it up is going to be Kaku on flight here now. Kaku on the loose. Kaku, one more will do. No, he goes two, and in fact that's just a lovely goal there by Kaku Raja, set up on the beautiful backhand on the near side by Gonza Ferrari. And there goes the hooter, so that there will end Chukker number one. But you can see here Kaku just finishing that one off nicely. All started by a really good backhand by Gonza, putting it into space. And you don't want to let Kaku go, because he will punish you for it. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of Chukker number one. The score is 1 goal for Habtoor, 2 for Gantut. So the players will quickly leave the field. And for our viewers on Polo Line, we will go to a few messages and adverts. So welcome back here now to our Polo Line viewers, as we are back out on the field with the players. After that goal by Kaku Raja, the players will go back to the middle of the field on the far side, in front of Nira and the Silver Lounge. To get this ball thrown back into play, to start Chukker number two of this 5 Chukker match, to see who will be the winners on the subsidiary final of the Silver Cup 2025. So the ball back into play, out the line out it comes. Tries to pick that one up, couldn't pick it up here. No, it's actually Yusuf on that one there, but it looks like it's being left now for Lolo. Lolo comes forward off here now. Lolo gets away from the man here. Bauti, big brother, just helping him out. Lets it go past, sends a little bit of backhand over exuberantly on that one there. A little bit too brilliantly comes forward here. Now does Bauti. Bauti again. Bauti running that ball beautifully. Hand-eye coordination, horsemanship. They're still there in eloquence and unison there in front of you. Goes past one, go past two, three, and then through the goals it is for Bautista Vejiga. And very happy indeed with that one though, Bautista, as he should be, levelling up the scores here in Chukker number 2. You can see on the replay there, just finishing off, but did a lot of work to get there first. They even had to go back to pick the ball up and then set sail up the field. Cracking little pony this that he's on here now is Bauti on Triona. So the ball back into play. In the middle of the line out, it gets stuck, didn't quite come through as we'd like to see an opening up. Lolo goes with the backhand looking for Big Brother. Big Brother comes in, gets hooked off out of it though by Onza. on here now, coming forward, trying to work his way with this play on that near side. Then on the stick side was Ambrosio. You can see on the replay here now, he's cutting one side to the other side, and he's just got desperately trying to get that ball out and moving forward, but in doing so infringed the right of way of the Habtoor player. So the ball's dropped down here now for a spot penalty, a penalty 5 in favour of Habtoor, just inside Gantoot's half for Bautista. Coming around here again on field. Bauti. Players up forward, Lola gone forward, big tussles going forward, goes with a big driving shot again, taking the option of high, long, lofted ball. It's going all the way side to the left. On the near side comes Bautista. Oh, comes Lolo at the end of Bautista's pass, but unfortunately couldn't quite get the angle there as he was running out of space, getting towards that goal line. Ball had the distance on it, but just a little bit to the left. And so the ball's placed on the back line here once more for Kaku Raja and Gantoot to bring into play. Kaku goes wide with that one there, looks for the Ambrosio, gets into the pony, gets deflection, but quickly back onto it here now is Ferrari up on the move. Ferrari goes forward here now at the halfway line. He's got Yusuf up front, but opts to go by himself, keeps that one beautifully short enough so Areche can't come into it, yields off, leaves it, this time leaves Kaku, sends that one up the front door looking for Yusuf pushed off out of the play there by Mohammed just guides that one out over the back line, only just over the back line as well, but it's the best thing to do. So Habtoor take possession of the play with a hit in from the back line by Juan Areche. 2 goals apiece it is here in Chukker number 2. Juan taps it forward. See Bauti going out towards Nira's side and the gazebos. Goes back, keeps angle, picks it up, looks to set up the attack. You see Juan's already gone up on the big run, letting the ball do the work, and hoofs that one up forward here, up over the halfway line. But first back onto it here now will be Yusuf, very strong in the backhand and very good going forward is Yusuf bin Dismal. Just takes that ball into the backhand, setting up the play once more, looks to come onto that one here. Does Kaku going forward here once again, sends it up the front door here now for Ambrosio coming up to it, but unfortunately it beats him out over the back line once more. So they're back in the same position again, all the attack on this Villa end of the field, with Habtoor trying to keep that one away. It's a good approach shot there. Almost looked like it might have hit a bump and dodged out towards the side. But it's going to be Juan Areche to bring it in once again. Juan taps it up forward. Cuts this one out wide this time. Looking for Bauti. Bauti on the play. In comes Ambrosio to hook him off out of it. It's left there for Bauti. Bauti picks it up. He hears the call as he's got Areche running up forward here now. Areche checks up because he knows he's got Ambrosio there with him. Going back even deeper further is going to be Ferrari. Goes with a shot to send that one up. It goes up here now for Lolo. Gets it short there of Kaku and sends it up beautifully here to Big Brother, and it's going to be Bauti again. Bauti. One more tap will do, and that'll do nicely for Bautista Bejigar. Taking the score now. 3-2 it is for Habtoor. Great use of the ball by the players. Sending it up. You started off with Bauti sending it up with Juan when he went up on the run, then shut it down, allowed his players to get up further in front of him. Lovely weighted pass there for Lolo to get on, keeping it short of Kaku, who then in turn passed it up to Bautista, who scored that one and finished it off nicely. There's a couple of changes going on, so the ball's counted down onto the field. We have an offside player onto that one there as well, and we have a whistle there, so I think there was a little bit of bashing going on. Let's see if we can see from the replay here now as we have player just dismounting. You see they were scrambling back to get, but they have only a certain period of time to be able to get back to the line out before the ball must be thrown in. And this is basically after a goal is scored to stop people running the clock, as it were. And so they get counted down. They know how much time they've got, so they've got to keep this clock available in their own mind. And as it gets thrown in before some of the players are on side, but that's not the foul. The foul is possibly because there was something going on at the front of the line out with the 2 players who are there. And for safety's sake of the horse, you see the players just leaving the field here now, takes the horse off. Of course, we have veterinary surgeons here on the field. and the managers and their grooms who will check the horse out, make sure it's all fine and okay. But he'll take this option to quickly change ponies, and I'm sure we'll see that pony back out again here later in this match. And so the ball is down on the field, in the middle of the field, whilst they just wait for players to quickly change and come back out. They've gone to the third man to discuss it. Who has the luxury of replay? Coming to us, of course, from Polo Line, the number one polo portal in the world. And the ball's just dropped down here now. And I believe it's actually a free hit. They want to stop because he believes there's a problem with the horse. So in possession of the ball at the time was Habtoor, and it's going to be Bautista to bring it in once again. Bauti taps it up forward, up there to his marker. This time goes a long one. Juan's come back to him, drawing the back, but it's now going to be Mohammed trying to get onto that one first, but he's just kept off out of the play there with a timed ride off there by Ferrari. Comes in. Oh, and he gets that stolen by Lolo, and it's stopped before the goal. Lolo looking to stick a ball. This one, a beautiful little poach there by Lolo Bajiga, who has just growing from strength to strength as this tournament has gone on. So we'll be looking to see how he goes on there. A lovely steal there by Lolo Bartholomew. Great play there with the initial pressure put on it on Ferrari there by Mohammed, but being backed up, working hard on the field. Lolo as ever comes in as a number two should do. Goes ball into play. Looking to pick this one up is Juan. Sends it backhand, but it comes forward. Goes Ferrari. He says, let's get this one away from here and send it up here now. Nicely for Kaku. Kaku on the loose. They've let him go again. Bauti's coming back, but it's Kaku. Kaku's got the legs on him. Kaku just avoids the hook as all the pressure's on him there by Bautista, and it goes wide. So great pressure there by Bautista. Made up a lot of distance there, did Bautista, to get back to that. Managed to get there just in time, and just goes wide, and Kaku looks to the heavens, as rightfully so too. Thought he was away, thought he had another one on the board, but it's going to be Juan Hareche to bring it in play here now. Juan goes forward with this one up here now, up onto his near side. We left that behind, but Bautista in there to sort it out. Good pressure there by Gantu, but it's recovered by Bautista. Bautista looks to cut this one out here now for Lolo to come onto the play. Lolo comes together here, this time with Arroyo. Yields off, leaves it for Hareche. One. Checks up on it, sends that one up forward, has a little bit too much length on that one there for Lolo to get onto it. It looks like it's going to be Kaku onto it. Kaku yields off, takes the man, leaves it for Ferrari, turns, sends it in there for Kaku. Lovely quick play there by Ferrari, up there for Kaku. Kaku at the halfway line, keeps a nice little short swing onto his near side, couldn't quite pick that one up. The backhand comes in there by Lolo. Trying to get onto it is Bauti, but just taken off out of it there. Well covering it. He's all over the field. This is Gonza Ferrari, and Gonza gives that ball a ride up the field, looking there for Kaku, but first back onto it is Lolo. Checks up, looking over his shoulder to see where the man is. Ooh, Kaku waiting. Wisely so. You see him just waiting. You can't make a U-turn in the middle of Sheikh Zayed Road when there's traffic coming down it, but warily there you had Kaku just waiting to see what he's going to do, see if he's going to go for the backhand or if he's going to make the turn. As he made the turn, came up the line, and that's what the whistle went for. But they have gone to the third man, but the decision is quite clear, and we have a penalty here now in favour of Gantu. Habtoor retired back behind the line. Take it from the spot. Just slightly wide, drops it down, puts it through once again. Does Kaku Raja. With the flags aloft. 3-4 it is. And it looks like the clock is running down. So that's why the players are going off to their respective camps, because there's no time to get this ball back into play, unfortunately. And that there will end Chukker number 2, with the score being 4-3 in favour of Habtoor. Players will quickly change. We'll go to a few messages and adverts from Polo Line. So welcome back to our Polo Line viewers, and we see on shot there Mohamed Habtoor coming back out onto the field with the players looking to line up in front of the Silver Lounge once more to get Chukker number 3 underway, with the score being 4-3 it is before we go into half-time. And in Chukker number 3 we have Mohamed out there on Ginebra, on for Bouty. We will have Tiptronic. Lolo looking to come out on Estancia. Juan out on Serpentina. And the ball's into play will come to Gantut in a moment, and in it comes, and out comes Lolo. Lolo comes away with it, out towards Nira. Being marked hard, he's got Big Brother in behind as always, checking Kern back inside, makes space for himself. You see the tactics, the cat and mouse going on here now. The show and goes, he comes forward, but he's been protected well there by Juan Jauretche. Great teamwork there, Stokely working his way forward up the field here. Now he's on the move, gets up past the man, but he gets cooked off out of it by the next one. Backhand coming in there, looking to set it up here now for Gonza Ferrari to set up the play. Does so, beautiful pinpoint pass out here now for Kaku. Kaku up on it, but Juan Jauretche's got the better of him, sends it a cute tail backhand, but quickly round onto it. Look at that pony there of Kaku's. Kaku Raja in here on Mimosa, sends the ball, turns it, this time sends it up forward, looking for the man, but it's set that backhand comes in there by Jauretche, looking to set it up for Lolo, coming round, putting the pressure on. As I said, ubiquitous all over the field. It's that man Gonza Ferrari, but couldn't quite get onto his next players. Gonza hooks him off out of it, and Kaku sets up sail once again in towards the goal. Umpire scurrying off out of the way as Kaku comes forward here now. Kaku, and it comes off the pony, and the ball's left behind, and who's first round onto it? Looks like it is going to be Arogios. Comes in, sends the backhand, setting up here now for Ferrari. Ferrari up on the play, takes a man, leaves it here this time, pulls it away here from Bouty, and Bouty comes away with it, but it comes off his own teammate. But coming back onto it quickly here, it is going to be Gonza. Goes with the big swing in towards the goal. He's got great cut on it. It's going, and Bouty can do nothing in time as the ball goes through the goals, levelling up the scores here now in Chukker number 3. 4 goals apiece. Sure, they would have liked that one to have gone through the goal with a little bit more tenacity, with a little bit more force. But it got there, and that's all that matters. 4 goals it is apiece. The last time they played, Gantut were all over Habtoor in the first half, and Habtoor came back very strong in the second half, but it's even Stevens here in Chukker number 3. And Mohamed Habtoor comes away with it here now. Mohamed, again, lovely passing play by Mohamed. He's on the near side, couldn't pick it up. Could Jauretche under great pressure. Mohamed comes in once more, but he can't get back onto that line again. And now picked up here by, guess who? It's Gonza Ferrari. Gonza looks to unload it, does so just before Bautista comes in to put the pressure on, coming onto it though, checking, turning, looking for that play, lost the ball there, did Kaku, but it's backed out by Lolo, but nobody's home, and first back onto it is going to be Yusuf bin Dismal. Yusuf gets told to use the ball, gets told to play it, but a little bit of confusion there maybe slightly, but no, picked up here by Kaku. Kaku comes in, goes under the neck with that one there, looking to set it up. Broja comes off the pony, in comes Yusuf, who's that ball up a little bit further forward, but in doing so we get a whistle on the play. Did he have the near side play? Did he come in front of the Habtoor player? Let's have a little look possibly on the replay. Thank you very much, Polo Line. And maybe it was more than a near side player, not quite parallel to that line. The person with the most right to the ball is the person with the minimal angle on their stick side, with all players having to play right-handed, so we don't get head-on collisions. And so in doing so, he thought he was away, he did Yusuf, but the umpires just corrected him on that one there, and the ball's placed down here now for a spot penalty, penalty 5, in favour of Habtoor. Bautista just tees the ball up and gives it a little bit of time for Juan Jauretche, who's just quickly changing ponies. So, up onto it here is Bouty. Bouty comes up to it, drive, shoots, it's got stopped there in the play. And turning on it here, once again. Goes under the neck, great play there, looking to unleash Kaku. Kaku trying to get onto it, he goes with the hook, cancels the play out. Next onto it is Lolo, goes with the tail backhand. Jauretche trying to get onto that one there, but first onto it here now is going to be Ambrosio. One, turns it on the little pamper chestnut here, pushes it forward. Let's go of it this time. Top the face of that ball. He's trying to get onto it, but he looks like he's beaten one in the right off, and to the halfway line he is. Goes with the backhand. Oh, look who's there intercepting that one there. It's Bautista looking for something. It was Kaku, but no, nothing to be given as the line had been changed as Bauti sets sail forward here now with Kaku working on him. Too much pressure there, and the backhand ends up just coming in. The ball gets flicked off and it's out to the other side here now by Kaku Raja, passing it up for Ferrari, looking over his shoulder to see who's there and where his teammates are. He's got Yusuf gone forward, he's got Kaku going forward, he's got Ambrosio parallel to him, but he goes with the long ball. What a ball, what a shot. Is it going? Yes it is. How do you manage? What do you do in a position like that? He's just inside his own half, and Gonzo Ferrari looks at the goal and says, that'll do nicely, thank you very much indeed. That is a storming goal there by Gonzo Ferrari. Wow. That's all I can say. Wow. So back to the middle of the field it is once more. Players scrambling for ponies, looking to change. In the middle of the field it is, and it's 5-4 in favour of Gantut. Off the back of the line out, coming off it is going to be Kaku. It was Ambrosio looking to get to Kaku this time, but slipping onto it nicely there. It is Bauti. Bauti looks to come the other side of the players. Ambrosio kept off out of it there by Lolo. Comes forward, keeps working hard. The ball left here now as two players are on Bautista for the unmarked Lolo. That's something to be learnt and looked and listened at there as Lolo comes forward, comes up to the man, leaves the ball and lays it for Big Brother here now. But watch the man just shadowing him there. It was Kaku, but he left it behind, looking to play the shot there, did Ambrosio, but it's now left here, but it's tussle, they're working hard, who can get onto this play, trying to get away there from the hook is Kaku Raja from Hareche. Hareche gets the hook in, but the ball flicks up forward and it's going to be Gonzo Ferrari once again. Gonzo looks for the big cut shot, couldn't quite get the angle he's looking for on that one there, and it looks like it's just a little backhand swiftly there by Bauti up there for little brother Lolo. Lolo sees the players going forward, puts that one up the middle of the field, coming across into here at speed. It is covering the ground incredibly well. There was Hareche coming in onto this one here now. Lovely play as he cut that ball in towards the middle of the field for Bautista. We can see the methodology there, but unfortunately for him, Kaku just got the perfect timed ride off on that one there. Ambrosio just ran out of brakes for a second there, it looks like, but has to continue as it's going to be Ferrari coming up onto this one here. It skies that one, didn't quite get the distance he was looking for. They're all waiting for it to come down as it nestles inside the boards there, gets called off it there as Ambrosio by Ferrari. Ferrari coming forward, yields off, leaves it now for Kaku. Kaku on the little grey, turns, comes back inside, and we get a whistle on the play. Let's see what the umpires decide on this one there. One of them's pointing back towards the middle of the field. We can possibly see on this here now. On the replay, he tries to come inside of Lolo on that one there. As Lolo just gets off his pony. It looks like we have another couple of players quickly taking this opportunity to change ponies. And it looks like as Kaku was trying to turn right, he turned across the right of way and into the back of the horse. And as the rules of polo are set up here now for horse then player. Clearing the nostrils, as it were to say, as he comes back out onto the field. So, the ball at the middle of the field for penalty 5B here now. For Habtoor, it'll be as Bautista. Just under a minute left to play here in Chukker number 3 with Gantut in the lead by the 1. Habtoor would rather see what they can do with this one here now. So Bautista circling around up onto the play. Bauti looks to see his teammates are. They've all gone forward. He's going along again. High lofted ball. It's got good distance on it, and it's going to come down there just in front of Kaku. Kaku comes in onto it, gets his play half spoilt, but picks it up here once again. Does Kaku? Kaku out toward the side, checks up, leaves it now for Ferrari. Ferrari picks up the play. Ferrari Comes forward here now, goes with a long shot up the field here, looking for Araujo. Araujo up onto this play. Kaku in behind, goes forward for the pass, does so. Picks it up on the slight there, does Kaku, but unfortunately couldn't take it that much further. Is now picked up and tied up by Harichi. In turn. Oh, thought he left it behind, he got it back, and now left it here now for Bauti, but I think we might have a whistle on that play as Bautista's ended up copping a mallet or something, or maybe a horse rode into it that we might be able to see on the replay. Thank you to Polo Line. Maybe there was a bit of an over embryonally hook coming in there. It's just clobbered Bauti. So we'll just have a slight pause whilst he composes himself before we get this back underway once more. So two teams just milling around, just giving them just to recompose himself. So he's going to step out just to see if there was a foul on that one there or not. Whilst we have this moment, thank you very much to Shika Haldar, who's tuning in. Abbas is tuned in as well. So the ball's placed down on the halfway line here. Ishaq Khan, thank you very much indeed for tuning in as well. So we have Bautista back on the play once more. Bauti once again goes long, goes high, sends that one straight over the top. Kaku looking for it. Kaku's going to find it first. Men cleared off out of the way, allowing Kaku the luxury of space and time to quickly turn, come back in onto the play. Once again does Kaku, sends it out here now, letting that ball do the work. Good proper polo being played here now, sending it up the field here. There goes the first hooter, ladies and gentlemen, and it is Yusuf. Yusuf tries to check up, pull it back in, but Bautista's going to collect it here now for Habtoor. Coming away now is Bautista. Avoids the first hook, but little brother once again there in behind. He looked for the long one, but he got a little bit too much elevation on that one there and couldn't quite pick it up. And Kaku comes in, plays a roundabout around there of Bautista. Comes forward once again, does Kaku. Kaku avoids the hook there from Lolo. Comes once again, couldn't avoid the hook from Bauti. Couldn't pick it up though at that point in time. It's now picked up there by Ambrosio, and we get the who to go. So that there, ladies and gentlemen, will end Chukker number 3. And we'll go into the half-time break with the score being 5 goals it is to Gantut, 4 goals for Habtoor. So there'll be team chats, the balls placed down where the match ended, or where the Chukker ended rather, where the second hooter went. We see a view there of Mohammed Habtoor as the players leave the field to quickly go and change ponies. We'll go to a few messages and adverts from Polo Line.
It's the first time I've come to play here in Dubai. I'm enjoying it a lot and the feelings are great. Good team, good atmosphere with the guys. No, it's good. It's you're coming in, filling in to maybe what you could say Tommy's spot and Poltowski's from last year, and it's a good feeling that they decided to talk to me about it. We were all stabled in the same place in the English season at Manor Farm, and I got to know them a bit more there, and that's why they asked me if I'd be interested in coming to Dubai, and of course I was going to say yes. Yeah, I mean our first game against Wolves, we lost, I think it was 10-8 or 8-6, I think the difference was 2. We hadn't played any team practices before that, so we didn't really know. We had an idea of what we were going to do on the field, but whether it was going to be the right idea or the wrong idea, we didn't really know. We changed a few things for the following game, which was against Habtoor, and we knew we had to win it if we wanted to have any chance of continuing in the tournament with a good chance to get to the final. So we sort of shortened the lists and went for it as hard as we could, and we changed a few things, and they went a lot better. I think we've already changed what we had to change from the first day, and I think going into the rematch, as you could say, the final, hopefully our new way of playing is going to be better than the last against them. The Dubai Wolves, well, they've obviously had it's not a strength, it's actually the opposite. It's a shame that Santi Labordes, I think he's hurt his knee, and I'm not sure if he's going to play or not, but that's a bad thing for them, obviously. And no, Benja and Felix, I've played against them in Spain in the medium goal, I've played against them in England in the medium goal there, in the high goal, and no, they're both very good players, and you've got to watch out for them.
So welcome back here now, ladies and gentlemen, to Habtoor for the second half here, about to start. With the score being 5 goals against Gantut, 4 to Habtoor. And we can see here now on the screen for our viewers, 5-4's the score in favour of Gantut. Field goals, 3 by Gantut, 3 by Habtoor. Throw-ins, very vital part of the match. 6 of them won by Habtoor, 3 by Gantut. Fouls, 3 by Habtoor, very clean indeed. 7 fouls there by Gantut, though, giving opportunities for Habtoor. Penalties, none from opportunities for Habtoor at close range. But we have 2 from 2 from Gantut. Corners, 1 apiece. One was converted by Bautista for Habtoor. And no yellow card so far in this match, which is great to see. I'd like to say hi to those who are tuning in and left comments on Facebook. Masumi Chatterjee, glad that you're enjoying it as we are here at Habtoor. Shika Haldar, Arpita Banerjee, and Kuranmahi Mandal. I'm sure there are others, and some other comments will be coming through shortly, I'm sure. But this is all that I have access to at the moment. So we just see a few of the lovely people there at Party at the Polo. As I've told you before, get on to www.partyatthepolo.com to book your tickets. Some people enjoying some lovely Aperol spritzes there. The drink of the moment, as it were, for the young ladies. It was previously by invitation of IFSA, but now IFSA have opened it up in addition to their guests for it to be a purchasable lunch and a great experience here at Polo, here every Saturday at Habtoor Polo Resort and Club. So all the lovely people down there at Party at the Polo. And now we go to Chukker by Chukker at the end of Chukker number 1. It was 1 goal to Habtoor, 2 to Gantut. At the end of Chukker number 2, it was 4-3. At the end of Chukker number 3, going into the half-time break, 5 goals for Gantut and 4 for Habtoor. As the players are back out on the field here now, with Mohammed coming out on Vendimia. Lolo to come out here now on Maestra. Magic for Bauti, and 1 to come out on Bratislava. Yusuf to come out on Lamala. Sorry, on Karina rather. Juan to come out on Moralidad. Gonza to come out on Atrevida. And Kaku to come out here on Muda. Just watch this mare of Kaku's, Muda. Gave him some great plays the other day. And so, ladies and gentlemen, the players just milling around here now. We're starting off with a roll-in from the inside out to start Chukker number 4. And also, I'd like to say thank you very much to Awasaminu, who is tuning in, a regular viewer here of our matches at Habtoor from Kaduna in Nigeria. A very good afternoon to you, sir. So, the 2 teams lining up for the roll-in from the inside out on Umpire Babeni. Just waiting for Kaku to get in play. Ball gets bowled in play off the front line out. Mohammed comes away with this one on Vendimia. Picks it up again once more. And he gets hooked off out of that one then. The ball just cues off out towards the side. The backhand comes in by Bin Dismal, setting it up here now for Abrojo. In fact, no, this is Kaku. Kaku going goalward bound. This is dangerous. And Kaku up over the 30-40 yard line, 30 yard line near side. He has to go and correct himself. And through the goals it is on the near side for Kaku Raja. Extending their lead here now. 6 goals it is to Gantut. 4 for Habtoor. Just shows how quickly things can turn and change with a good backhand there. And the backhand finding Kaku Raja, who had a lot of work still to do. We also have Madhudri Singh, Abdul Yusuf, and of course Mohammed Wakas. So lining up in front of us here now, in front of Party at the Polo. The ball's into play once more, looking for it there was Harechi trying to find that ball, just lost sight of it. It's going to be Lolo to come up with it here now. Lolo sends that one forward. Gabrojo can't touch it, but he sent a good long ball up, trying to get back onto it. It's going to be Ferrari, but first to get to that one there is going to be Harechi. One more tap, says thank you very much indeed, but he goes wide. He goes wide. That goal was needed there as one comes forward up onto this play. You can see on the replay, just sliced that ball wide. So the ball back in control with it is Gantoot with Ferrari pushing it out here now for Kaku, changing the tactics round with Kaku being at back, allowing Ferrari to bring it in. Ferrari takes Lolo off out of it and then goes with a long shot and sends that one forward. Who's going to get to this first? It's a horse race here now between Ferrari and Lolo. Avoids the hook there from Lolo, gets back onto it. Bouti's coming up the inside here as well, goes with a big one. Couldn't get to connect with that one cleanly, and it's now going to be Lolo to check. Turn, comes back inside and sets it back in attack, but Ferrari's back to him quickly here now. He's got Bautista behind, but he has to take this one forward himself, tries to come forward and through the traffic once again, but it's taken away from him here now as Ferrari's up onto the play. Ferrari once again, Ferrari being hassled, being put in the play. Araujo up onto this play here now, looks to take this ball forward, but it's left there for Kaku, who tries to cut this one in towards the goal and in through the goals it is, and another one on the board there for Gantoot, making it 7 goals it is to Gantoot. 2 unanswered goals there by Gantoot so far here in Chukker number 4. We can see on the replay here that ball just goes up forward through the goals and back to the middle of the field. It is for umpire Bobeni to bowl it, this ball into play. So 2 quick goals, an opportunity had by Habtoor, which would have made things a little bit more comfortable. Off the back of the line out, Bautista picks it up. Gonza gets the better of him there on the backhand, out towards the boards it comes, but it pops out over the boards. So the ball will be placed down here now for a free hit as Babeni counts it down. 8 seconds. Ball calls play. Ball down. Play called. Hareche to bring it in here now. Juancho taps it up here now. Brings it up to his marker in the form of Kaku. Getting onto it though is going to be Lolo. Sorry, it's Bauti. Bit of show and go, gets up past his man here now. Bautista looks for the big neck shot, couldn't quite get onto it, but recovering and picking this one up here for Habtoor. There is Harechi, but we get a whistle on the players. There's something going on off the play there between Bautista. We can possibly see on the replay, maybe we'll see the afterplay here now, goes with the neck shot onto that one there. And it looks like possibly the next shot might have followed through and might have connected with the Gantoot player. So let's see what the umpires decide. And already we have players scrambling to change ponies. We're about halfway through this Chukker as the time is going so quickly here with this high octane polo here in the Silver Cup subsidiary final. You see most of the players out there, especially with Gantoot, have arm protectors on, elbow protectors, because there's nothing funny about a funny bone if it gets hit by a mallet or a ball. Gonza Ferrari is the only one without arm protectors on. And so just giving him time just to recompose himself. And the players look like they're going to move this one, or the umpires rather. We're just having a quick discussion. Will it be a penalty from that play on review, or will the ball be dropped down here now for a free hit for the team in possession? And we'll get that decision from the umpires momentarily. So just milling around discussing. Juan Hareche is already standing quite deep. So the ball's dropped down here now. On the spot for penalty 5B in favour of Gantoot. Gonza Ferrari teeing this up. We've seen how far and how high and how well he hits this ball. Will he go first time? He has had a 5B. That is a penalty from the halfway line. Looks to see where his teammates are. People going on the run. It looks like he is going to go for the long one here now. Gets hold of that one nicely. Up the front it goes, but the first onto it, well read there by Juan Hareche. One. Goes with the backhand. Good, strong backhand there by Juan for Bautista, but equally read there this time by Kaku, comes in and it's stolen away from him there by Bauti. Bauti's on the loose here now, looking for a little bit of support as well as Lolo comes in behind, but it is going to be Bauti flat out up the field here. These ponies should be up at Maidan at the moment. He's gone a little bit across the goal here now. He's going to have to go with a cut shot, goes with the open backhand in towards the goal, doesn't quite get enough on it, but look at that. Ferrari comes in, saves the day once more, but shows a little bit too much of it to Lolo. Lolo picks it up, but quickly putting the pressure on there is Ferrari, one side then the other side. The ball's left behind, cancelling each other out, but Ferrari back onto this one quickly and picks it up again. Toot down in the bottom corner here now. It is Gonza with Bautista working hard on him there. He's got a bit of support in behind, but Lolo's in there as well. Lolo just has to yield off, allow the player to come onto it, or can he come onto that play? Let us see what they decide. He can't give a foul. If it does, it might get moved up to the halfway line. They're fiddling, they're diddling around with that ball, and the umpires have had enough, so they blow the whistle. So let's see if we can see on the replay here now. The players were just... Well, he's possibly slightly across him as he's trying to dig it out. He turns away from the play, tries to come back onto it as Lolo's moved, but the umpires have had enough of that one there and said, guys, let's get on with this match here now. And the ball is being moved up for a penalty for a 60-yard penalty in favour of Habtoor. And it looks like it'll be teed up by Lolo as Bauti's quickly changing. So the umpires have possibly told him to use the ball but didn't, and in doing so tapped it once more and gave it a penalty here now for a penalty four from the 60-yard line in favour of Habtoor, with Bautista coming round up onto the play here now. Bauti comes up, drives, shoot, it's high, it's looking good, but no, it's just drifted to the right-hand side, so the score remains the same. 7-4 it is in favour of Gantoot. And Gantoot back in possession again once more, and it will be Gonza Ferrari to bring it into play. Gonza taps it up forward. You see the players darting one side to the other side, giving options. As he taps up forward, looks to take on his man, does so, but checks up, comes a little bit wide with it. Lolo quickly onto him, tries to turn away from there, struggles with that ball, and it's now picked up here now by Lolo. Lolo turns, comes back in, gets half hooked off out of it, spoiled in the play. Backhand comes in by Rojo, comes off the pony, and comes up and down once more, but once again, it looks like it is Kaku. Kaku on the play. Kaku comes away with it here now. Umpire scurrying off out of the way, coming up onto the boards here with one Harechi. Yields off it, leaves it now, sends it up forward, trying to get it up there for Ferrari. Ferrari comes across the line, up onto the play, gets it half spoiled away from there. Oh, by Lolo, and it's now taken there by Harechi. Harechi gets his play spoiled, but managed to get onto it and send the backhand, but none of his red team players are there, and it is going to be the backhand there by Ferrari. Comes off the pony, a little bit, not quite enough angle on it, tries to get onto that one there. Kaku, but it is going to be Lolo with Bauti behind, sends the man forward, gives himself a little bit of protection here now. Bautista still trying to work his way forward, trying to get going, a little bit of show and go, leaves it behind, quickly onto that one. There is Lolo comes through here now. Lolo coming forward, gets half stopped in the play, looks to make the shot at goal. He just possibly gets interfered with the play, and we get a whistle on it there by the umpires. We can probably see on the, as he's trying to make the play, did the player come in and endanger himself and the horse? He's possibly got himself parked on the line, caught in a little bit of no man's land, but also the ball positioned well there by Lolo. Instead of just going straight, turn back slightly right, got the penalty, got the foul, teed up by Bauti. Bauti takes it, Bauti puts it through. So another one on the board there for Habtoor. Been a little bit quiet so far, this Chukker. 5 goals it is now to Habtoor. 7 goals for Gantoot. And we have just under a minute left to play here in Chukker number 4. Back to the middle field. Umpire Bebedi to bowl this ball into play. Ball into play it is, comes off the line out. Bautista to pick this one up here. Shadowing, of course, there is going to be Kaku. Turns back inside of Kaku, sets sail here now. Lolo comes in to give a little bit of space there for Bauti, but he shows too much of that one there for Abrojo. Abrojo comes to the backhand. It gets stopped, but it's left here now for Kaku once again. He checks, turns up on the white paid pony here now and sends that one up the field, looking out there for the middle of the field for Yusuf. Yusuf looking to come onto that one there, tries to straighten himself up onto it, but in doing so, came from left over the line to right. But the ball was hanging in the air a little bit, allowing Harechi to get onto that line. So let us see what the umpires decide. And they've clearly decided here now that the ball is placed down, and we have a player down on the field. It looks like Bautista is on the ground off the play there. As he's come down, as you see, he's hurt his left leg. Didn't quite see what happened there. I'm not sure that there will be there. So it was something that happened off the play as the player turned. So Guille Gogo's lovely wife is there, concerned of course. And so the ambulance, as we see Tommy Ariati just trying to instruct the ambulance to hurry up. We were all watching the game, so not quite sure what happened off the play. The third man has gone to some replays to see if they can see what did happen off the play, as we have great coverage here by Polo Line, of course, the #1 Polo portal in the world for live streaming and all the updates of future, present and past matches throughout the world. So they're just discussing with the third man to see if he can see anything off the play, but of course the camera on the whole will be following the play as much as possible. So the ambulance just attending to him now, and I hope we'll be able to continue. He's up on his feet, which is good. So sounds like he just got caught with the mallet as Ambrosio comes in and makes the play. He was coming in with a hook as well, and possibly what had happened, you could see it from the scoreboard end, what's possibly happened is he's gone to play the ball on the near side of Bautista. Ambrosio's gone with the stick side play. They clashed mallets, and probably the mallet came up. The mallet of Ambrosio's came up the mallet of Bautista's and clattered him on the leg. But he seems to be walking okay now. Polo sound, they would say. And so he'll go down to the pony line and quickly change ponies here, get onto a new one, give himself the moment. Thank you very much indeed to the ambulance here, which of course all games have to have ambulances in attendance here in the UAE, and the ball's placed down just inside Habtoor's half. Juan Horacio just teeing it up. And we have a slow motion replay coming up as Bautista comes back onto the field. You can see he just took that one forward. Then Ambrosio comes in with the backhand. And in fact, it looks like as he made the backhand, you have Bauti didn't come in, just got caught with the follow through. He was riding up to put the pressure on, trying to get to that play. So the ball's placed down on the spot. 7-5 is the score here in Chukker #4. And just a matter of seconds left. Brought up here now by Juan. Cuts it out wide for Bautista. Bautista being marked by Ferrari. Coming in though, of course, it is going to be Kaku. Comes away there from Kaku and goes for the shot. Looks to send that one up for Mohammed. It's short there of Yusuf. Yusuf can get onto it. Comes with the backhand. Does so. The hooter goes and trying to clear that one away. Ambrosio, but he got a whistle on the play, I believe. So that will end Chukker #4. Similar as what happened just earlier in the match, but a reverse of the two players as the Yusuf comes up to play that near side backhand, drifted across the line with Mohammed on it, and the ball has been dropped down here now on the 30-yard line, and it looks like they are going to take the penalty, so maybe the hoodoo went just after the whistle. So the ball is being dropped down for a penalty 2 for Bautista Veiga. looking to get another one on the board here now. To close that margin once again. So Bautista comes up to this, drive, shoots, puts it to the flag is loft, and it is 6 goals now to Habtoor. 7 goals for Gantut. So both teams starting off this Chukker with Gantut, quick 2 goals. And towards the end of the Chukker, Habtoor having 2 unanswered goals there by Gantut. So 2 goals apiece scored here by both these teams in Chukker number 4, with a 1 goal difference and lead for Gantut. 7 goals to 5. And we'll go to a few adverts and messages from Polo Line whilst the players change. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here now to Habtoor Polo Resort and Club for those on Polo Line as we look to start Chukker number 5. With Matthias Benny to bowl that ball back in play, comes off the front of the line from Yusuf, trying to get onto it. There is Lolo, couldn't quite pick it up. The backhand comes in there by Ambrosio, looking to send it out here now for Kaku. Kaku on the move, shadowing them, going back deep. There is Bautista as Ambrosio goes back, as does Lolo, gets hooked off at it by Lolo. There does Kaku, turns, sets up the play once more. Gets a little bit of space and time and looks to send it out here now for Horechi, but it's a little bit far out there towards the left-hand side. The backhand comes in by Ferrari, closing the door once again, and sent up here now for Kaku. Kaku on the play. Kaku Araja there with Bautista. Kaku taps it once. Tapper gets told to use it, does so, sends his one up forward, looking for the runner in the name of Ferrari, but he's kept off out of that play there by Horechi. Goes to the backhand, acute angle in towards the middle of the field. Lolo trying to get onto it, takes the man onto his near side play once more, and the backhand comes in by Kaku, but it's only as far as Bautista. Bautista checks, turns, comes back inside, looks for Ambrosio to move so he can actually make a play on the ball. I think he was asked to move, but he couldn't quite do so, and we get a whistle on the play. Didn't clear enough there for the umpires, possibly. Let's see, on the replay, possibly asked to move. Yes, he got the shot off, but he just didn't clear enough for the umpires. You have to make a positive action to move out of the way when instructed to do so by the umpire. And so, the ball's been moved up for a penalty for, in the meantime, Yusuf Bindismal, who's just dropped his whip, I think it is, gets off, picks it up. Thank you very much to Mohammed Habtoor, who just stays there with him to keep his pony quiet rather than running off back to the pony lines or something. And so, mounted back up once more. The ball's teed up here by Bautista as Gantut have to retire back 40 yards from the ball. 6 goals to 7 it is here at the beginning of Chukker number 5. Remember, if we're all even Stevens at the end of this match, then the first two to goes will play sudden death, and they'll go golden goal. Bautista comes up to it, drives, shoots, it's along the ground, half deflected. Trying to get onto it there is Mohammed, but it's going to be Rojo comes away with it here now. Rojo yields off it, leaves it now for Ferrari. Ferrari comes up forward once again. Ferrari trying to get away there from Lolo, but kept off out of it well there by Kaku. Ferrari on the play. Ferrari once more. Ferrari has a little bit of space made for him there by the man who's trying to come round. Ooh, did he come round the front, Lolo, or did he tap it one more time? Evidently, looks like he might have just come round the front. I think he was trying to get around in place. And it looks like he was just a little bit over enthusiastic on that play and came around the front. If he had come round the front, he had played it again and then made the attacking play on the player to try and steal the ball, then he would have probably got away with it. However, we also have a slight 2-against-1 situation. The umpires decide no. It looks like we have a penalty for here now in favour of Gantut, though, for an opportunity. Gantut here now from the 60-yard line. Teed up once again by Kaku Raja. Habtoor this time back behind. They're back behind, 40 yards from the ball. Kaku taking a long run up here now. Haureche taking the opportunity to quickly change ponies. Kaku. Pony a little bit keen, changing legs on him. Doesn't make it easy when he goes and strikes this one. Could it get stopped? No, it can't. Straight through the goals it is there for Kaku Raja and Gantut. Making it 8 goals to Gantut, 6 goals it is for Habtoor, and 5:20 on the clock left to play here in Chukker number 5. So, two teams lining up there. Ball gets bowled into play. Out the back of the line, out it comes for Kakuraj to pick up him. Pursuit to him, though, is going to be Bauti. Goes with a big shot underneath the neck, trying to get that up for Ferrari, but it's being well read here by Bautista. Bautista trying to get onto it, but Ferrari's got away from me, avoids the hook, comes back on the field here now, straddling those boards at one point. It's going to be Ferrari. Ferrari goes with it, couldn't quite pick it up, and checking down and picking that ball up tidily there and turning it away from the player is Lolo, but he gets picked up. Lolo thought that he had space and time, and he had changed the line first, but the umpires blow the whistle. That could be an expensive turn. Let's see on the replay here now. So we have a penalty here now in favour of Gantut. Juan Richard just mounted on the field, just changing his tack, altering something there. And the ball's placed down for a penalty 2 now for Gantut on the 30-yard line for Kaku Raja to tee up. So Kaku circling around here now. Comes up to it at the canter this time. He walks up to most of his penalty twos in the past and puts it away. The flags are aloft and another one on the ball for Gantut, making it 9 goals to Gantut, 6 for Habtoor. So back to the middle field once more. 4.5 minutes to play here in Chukker number 5. Ball back into play in the middle line out. That one gets caught. Ferrari comes away with it here once again. Ferrari near side backhand, gets some good distance on that, trying to put it up here now, but it's in front of Bautista. Is Arroyo, looks to check up, looks to come inside. Lovely skill work there by Juan Arroyo, but he's over the top of that one there, leaves it for Lolo. Lolo goes with a nice simple backhand, opening it up here now for Bautista. Bautista's got 2 white shirts again, Gantut in front of him. He's got Arroyo coming back to him, trying to pick up the spoils here now, but Bautista reaching out a long way in front, takes the man onto his near side, left it, and overshooting that one there did Haureche. Backhand comes in by Yusuf, it's only as far as Lolo. Lolo looking for the play, lots of balls slightly there. In comes Ferrari. Juan Haureche sends the backhand out into space here now for Bautista to pick up. He's got space and time there to come across. Could have even had a cup of tea, and it's going to be Bautista turns this one here now and drives that one in towards the goal, but it gets stopped and it goes wide. Looks like it was slightly deflected, possibly off a pony, and came wide. So just to the right hand side of the goal it is, and the score remains the same, 9 goals to 6, and Gantut back in possession of the ball. for Ferrari. Takes a circle round once more, waiting for his man just to quickly change for Wanshi to get back on the field. Goes with a long shot here, does Ferrari out there. This time for Kaku. Kaku on the play. Kaku gets a bit of cane onto that one there, but slipping inside and onto it now is Haureche. Haureche looking to set sail up here now, and he's got Kaku coming back at him, looking to run it in. Stick side, near side, loses the play, goes underneath the pony, and he's just lost the play on that one there, and Kaku Raja has to come back and pick it up here now. For Gantut comes away with it, and we get a whistle on the play as he just encroached over the line there, did the Habtoor player. Let's see this replay here now. The replay will show us as he comes in, he put that literally underneath the pony of Juan Haureche, got caught in the middle of nowhere. He's looking for the ball, he's going left, he's going right, but found himself directly over the top of it, and the whistle's blown, and we have a penalty here now from the halfway line. A midfield penalty, a penalty 5B for Gantut. So Kaku Raja tees it up, players scrambling all ends of the field, changing ponies, looking for fresh legs out there on the field. As Ferrari comes round up onto this one here, gives it a ride. It hasn't gone quite as far as normal. It's out to the right hand side, and well read there by Juan. Under pressure, in comes Bautista, picks it, cleans it up, takes it away there from Arrojo, trying to get round up onto it, but going forward here now is Bauti, little backhand there for Haureche. Haureche brings it up to the marker. Bauti coming in behind once again, keeps on coming forward, show and go, and gets up on the move here this time. Slips his man here, does Juan. Juan just settles down on it, looks to see where his teammates are, goes with a long shot, gives that ball a ride and sends it up over the top of the players. Bauti coming back at it. Mohammed trying to get onto that one there with Yusuf cancelling each other out onto it, but it looks like it's going to be that man Ferrari, but he goes over the top of it. Backhand comes in by Arrojo, looking to come onto it here, this by Kaku rather. Checks up, turns, comes back inside, he looks to make a play on it, takes it forward once more. Lolo's there, sends it into the pony, and off over the boards it comes, and the ball will be dropped down here now for a free hit in favour of Gantut as it came off the pony of Habtoor's. So Kaku brings it in once again, comes the other side of him here now. Kaku up on the set sail here now, just short of the halfway line, keeps the ball short, checks up, has to shut that pony down, does so. In comes Lolo. Lolo comes in, puts the ball in play, flicks that one back, trying to get it out there for Ferrari. They're all over the top of that one there, trying to pick it up, but first back round on it once again is Bautista. Bautista gets his place spoiled, but next onto it here will be Mohammed Habtoor. Mohammed yields off, leaves it now for Bautista. All of them at 6s and 7s as Bautista comes forward here once again. Bauti looking to let it go up the field here now, looking for Mohammed or Haureche. Haureche looking to come in onto it, but it's just been kept off out of that play here now, and the backhand comes in, putting it out now for Ferrari once again. Ferrari keeps it short, Lolo going with it, Bauti waiting for him, and he's just cut that one, and high and up and down it comes, and it's left here for Haureche. Haureche turns it, pulls it off the board, he leaves it now for Bautista. Bautista being marked there by Arrojo. Sets that one up forward here now for Haureche, but he can't get up onto the play. First onto it here will be Yusuf. His backhand spoils the attack there from Haureche. Mohammed Habtoor looking to come onto this one here now. Couldn't quite pick that one up. Just left for Lolo. Lolo comes in with a shot in towards the goal. It gets plucked out of the air there and left here now once again for Kaku Raja. Coming onto it on the near side. There is Haureche. Haureche looking for the next shot to put this one through as the clock tick-tocks down, and through the goals it goes there for a consolation goal for Habtoor, as the score is now 9 goals for Gantut, 7 goals is for Habtoor. As the clock ticks down, there won't be time to get this ball back into play, so the players congratulate and thank each other for the subsidiary final of the Silver Cup 2025. Running out the winners, Gantut 9, Habtoor 7. Now we'll quickly go to Chukker by Chukker to see the progression of the match. At the end of Chukker number 1, it was Habtoor 1, Gantut 2. In control were Gantut by the narrowest of margins. After Chukker number 2, that had been reversed. 4-3 it is to Habtoor. At the end of Chukker number 3, it was 4-5 2 unanswered goals there for Gantut. At the end of Chukker number 4, it was 2 goals apiece, 6 goals to 7. And at the end of Chukker number 5, the final score was 9 goals to Gantut, 7 goals for Habtoor. As we see some of the highlight goals here now on Polo line. And just working that one all the way in was Kakuraja. Coming at Bouty. Bouty came through all the traffic here now, just beating man after man and put that one away. Showing his silky skills there was Bouty to Bejagar. I'm very happy with that goal indeed. And not surprising those so too. And a lovely cut shot there in towards the goal. Bautista unable to defend that one there. And here, Ferrari. Wow. I mean, how do you defend against that sort of play? Just inside his own half, wide from the centre line. Just cracks it straight through the middle of the goals. And once again, this is set up with a nice little backhand there. It's going to be Kaku. Had to check up and go to his near side, but did so most eloquently indeed. And so, our stats throughout the match. Habtoor 8, Gantut 9. Field goals, 5 scored by Gantut, 4 from Habtoor. Throw-ins, 9 for Habtoor, 7 for Gantut, much stronger in the second half in those throw-ins. Fouls, 7 for Habtoor, 12 by Gantut. Penalties, 4 from 4 by Gantut from Kakuraja, 2 from 4 for Habtoor. Corners, 1 for 1 for Habtoor. Unconverted opportunity by Gantut. No yellow cards, so a super game there of Polo for our subsidiary final. And the winners being Gantut Racing and Polo Club. Of course, under the patronage of His Highness Sheikh Falah bin Saeed Al Nahyan and the Abu Dhabi Sports Council. And so for myself, Adam Snowden, and Polo Line, we'll be back with you shortly for the final of the Silver Cup 2020.